Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my jbird. And this is remembering 1976 and then 1977 when I first learned how to play chess, how I created my own theory that I played back then and I still play today, and come up with some new uh, opening ideas in my theory, moving my pieces around the back, and came up with names from the last year or two now. Bringing the names to them and everything else because this is the way I played and this is how I played. And okay, let's get down to this right now. And I'm in black, and this is called Night's Waiting, Jaybird's Wings, Night Queen, Donna Bird, to bot 2,000. No errors, no assistance, no help of any kind to beat it. And it's game 17. And let's go back to 77 right now. D4, B6. Now, I do open up differently with the theory. Now, the Jaybird's Wings, Jaybird did do this, and he was excited that, and I do remember a game, so I'm molding the two things together after B6, E4, B7, C3, D6, H5, E6, F3, D7, E3, and that's called the Knight's Waiting. Now, back in the day, this was the hippo with the two pawns and the knights here, and one of the pawns was up, and they call it the hippo. But I'm calling it the Knight's Waiting because it's because of there's games where this knight, and I thought the timing and to go which way is waiting, to which way, or to go back again, what have you, or jump back. So I call this the Knight's Waiting. After E7, castle, G6, H4, and there's a Jaybird's Wings. Jaybird did this one time where he put the two bishops up in the end and moved this piece. He might have even had a queen and a knight up here, for all I know. Or he might have had the two knights, I forget, but I do remember him doing that, and he castled one way and thought, look. So, and I do remember it. So I'm calling that the Jaybird's Wings right now. The two bishops have been kettled like that. After G7, H5, C8, B1, into the Knight's Queen, right here. After E7, B5, A6, H6, F8, D3, B5, A4. Take A4, take A4, knighty up B6, goes back, C3, D7. What is that? E2, and there's your Donna's bird, E7, and that's your Donna's bird right here. Okay, after E7, D5, pass E5, C1, A7, and look at this. And this looks like a knight's corner table right over here, except with a bishop. After A7, E2, I castle, G3, A4, takes A6, and now this is move 22. Now, you'd say, what's the harm here? I mean, to a person, they might not see the danger here. This is crazy. But the computer, it didn't see something. After it takes A6, I take C3. Well, now he's only got one piece to use. Maybe he was better off not taking it. Now, a human might have not even took that and just moved out of the way. But then he would have lost his rook. But either way, he's losing the game. He's in a losing position either way now because from this point, he's losing the game. After C3, C3 takes A6, takes A6, check. Well, he puts his queen in the front. If he goes here, he's pinned. He's going to lose his queen for a rook no matter what. So what does he do? He goes B6. I take with the rook B6. Takes B6. Takes B6. C4. a4, b3, takes c4, d2, a4, b3, b5, c1, g5, f4, f4 takes, f4 takes, f4 takes, d2, takes d2, takes d2, takes e4, e1, d5, c1, g5, b1, h6. Don't want that king stuck with that pawn stuck there with that rook in a back case for anything. That's why we had to do that. After h6, b2, g7, b1, c3, c1, h6, b2, b5. Trying to find a way to get it quick, but there's no quick way. b5, d1, f5, d5, g7 check, c1, d7 defend that knight, c4, c8 pin him, d2. I'm going to go down. He's going to get a little piece ahead, but it don't matter. I have a queen, so, and all these pawns. So after d2, c5, takes c5, takes c5, takes b5, takes b5, c2, d5, d1, c4, c2, d4. He gives it up. c4, takes c4, d1, d3, d2, c2, e3, d2, f4, g7. I want to just stop him here from hiding and trying to get a stalemate. After g7, g3, d1, f4, e4, g3, g4, h2, and g2. That's game. Let's go back. I could see how a human could fall in a trap like that because it don't look simple to see. But for a program, But sometimes I wonder when I'm playing these programs, they're so-called programs online, if they ain't set me up with some kind of human that's 2000 and I'm playing them. I sometimes it's funny. I don't know. And you see how I move my pieces in around the back like this, you know. Like I said, I finally started naming them. I take. See, everything just looks normal over here right now. He takes. All right. He didn't take. I guess, and then he could have brought this pawn over. I'd be what it took. He goes back. I slide over. I plan on castling. Going to my Donna's bird. I pass. I castle. He goes here. And now I threaten him. What happens? He goes that way. I mean, I guess, yeah, but what happens if he didn't do that first? What happens if he would have went like this? Then I would have went like this. Now I couldn't have got the pawn. This is true. Now he wouldn't have got the pawn. And then the game could continue on. And then, wait, so if I took it like that, I guess he could threaten me, get me out of here. Maybe go here and just play this. Maybe I go like this then. And then he still can't take. I would take. Maybe run the other rook over here. So if I would have went there, See, I'm not no grandmaster. I can't see, but he's already got himself in a pen here. I mean, he can even go as far as jump his knight here if he had to. He can't. What's he going to do? He'd have to route all his pieces around just to get over here. Maybe his bishop here. Okay, let's say he would just pretending he would do stuff like this, and I would go like this, and he'd go like this. He's going to come back here like this. Maybe just go like this and sacrifice the piece for nothing. You see, you know what I mean? This is crazy. I'm just helping him out. And, well, see, then go, no, he don't want to do that because now he's going to lose the game and lose his pieces. I can go like this. he can't move. It's going to be checkmate. Now I could take it. Like I say, if he takes that, I could just go like this. Now he's got to go for, you see what I mean? He's going to get a checkmate. Now he can't go that way. And then if he took it this way, then it'd be like this, and then the game continue on. But it could have went different ways, and then he could have went like this, and then I could have went like this, and then the game could have looked like this. So, but it didn't happen that way. I'm just giving you a scenario. It went like this, and he takes, and then that was the end of it, because he was pinned. Either way, that was going to get moved if he would have moved over. Let me show you. If I go like this, let's say he didn't do that, and he goes like this, well, then I just go like this. Then he can't leave. He can't help himself, so he might as well just take it. Then it's another check. Okay, let's say he's trying to get out. Well, no, he can get out. He can go like that now. Okay, so there was a way. Obviously, there was another way. Now he would have lost his queen. Yep, he could have went like that, and then maybe I could have went like this, and then he didn't want this to come up here like this, let's say. And look at this. He's got me pinned. So even if he went like this, it go like this, and then he can even say something like this. I go like this. He'd run it over. Now I got to watch out I don't get checkmated here. You see what I'm saying? I can't. So here's another scenario. So now I'd have to, well, I can go back here. Nope, I can go back here now. Yeah, I couldn't even do that. I could just let that ride and then go this way. Because see, if he says check, I just go like this. What's he got? Now it's his move. Now you can't go here, can't go here, you can't go here. So he'll start stealing pieces, then I'll start stealing pieces. And this is how this game could end up possibly going here. But he can't take there. You see what I'm saying here? And maybe he'll go back here and defend this. Then, wait, and then I could go like this. Then if he said check, and then I could come back, and then he could defend it, and then I go up, and then he'll lose the game. Okay, but that's not what happened. I'm just giving you a quick scenario. I'm not, like I said, I'm not no grandmaster. It went like this. So I really believe he was in a losing position. I just showed you a couple different ways it could have, might have went, but it ended up this way. And there's no quick, easy to get it done. You got to deal with all this crazy, monotonous stuff. And the game goes like this. I just wanted to keep him at bay there. And there you have it. Thanks for stopping by, and we're going to have some more remembering 1976 and the 77.